Hey, and welcome back to Lightfall. Apparently we're in some kind of temple of Mechlin, or whatever his name was.
Supposedly, these
Mictlin.
statues were built to honor Michlin's most devoted followers. What an unsettling sight. This entire temple is a death trap. I know I'm asking for a lot, but try to keep your recklessness in check.
Ooh, there's a thing there. These mushrooms still mean secret path. Nope. It's a path, but it's not one we're willing to take. What about this one? You got me, game. You got me. Oh, I need to be up higher. Alright, yeah, I even got a block to spare. I'd like to cash this in, but... Oh, I can't. Cool.
The path splits in two. I'll trust your gut on this one, boy.
What if it splits into three? Nope, just two, huh? Alright. Let's go down. Oh, you can destroy. Oh, you can temporarily shut them down. Okay. Nothing in here.
Still no trace of the other divinities. What could possibly have happened to them?
Doesn't look like there's anything down there. We'll go up this time. Jump right into it. Would have been ahead if I stood still though too, so had to block it rather than try to outmaneuver it. Yeah, don't jump into it. You know that. Could take the alternate path, but it looks just as difficult, I imagine. Yeah.
Who knows what awaits us inside these cursed ruins? Oh, I'm much too old for this insanity.
Oh, you're just saying that. I'm sure you'll be just fine.
Although every inch of me wants to get out of here, turning back is no longer an option at this point.
Well, you could just fly out, I would imagine. It's me having all the difficulty. Probably just jump through that bit. Might as well do what the game wants me to do, I guess. Check the other side first, I think. I think that's our exit, so let's do the difficult bit too. Now there's... Okay, so I should have gone to the other side first. Ugh. Oh, I didn't even bother to reclaim my boxes. But this looks like the way forward too. What the hell? Oh, good lord. Alright. Don't give me checkpoints if it's not the way forward. This screws me over big time. Alright, I'm really committed to this path now. Nope. Not sure why I'm worried about going down, or at least being skimpy on my boxes on the way down. It's going up that's going to be the issue. Oh, come on. Nope. I'll probably have to use the thing again. Okay. Ah! I panicked. There we go. With a box to spare, even. I need to part away. I wonder if we can read those when we're all the way at the end, because I really don't feel like doing that right now. Okay. Glad I turned back for that.
Shin and Orlok, let's get them out and leave this place at once.
What if you allowed me to?
This can't be. We have awoken him. The old god Miklen.
Eat it, fatty. starting to get spectacle things now. Okay, that little shit is open there. Alright, one more, I think. Light it up and I'll knock it down. First try. I'm just too good at this game.
Once again, the boy prevailed against all odds. As they said, Nox the Shadow Trickster had a trick for every star in the sky.
So we are Nox.
At last, the dreadful Mictlan was put to rest. We learned quite a lot about the recent events, thanks to Shin and Orlog. The signs pointed to a full-scale invasion. The pair had eventually been captured, as their sacred artifacts were lost in the wild. Back when the Kamloops left their homeland for Numbra, only one nation possessed such technology. Eternium, the strongest of all nations. Freed at last, Shin and Orlog wanted to find out why Eternium chased the Kamloops all the way into Numbra's darkness. Unfortunately, there was still no trace of Luxana. I could see that the news saddened the boy. She was his closest friend, after all. But now was not the time to sulk. The boy and I were to deliver a warning to Sylvian, the Kamloops' capital. It was also possible that Luxana had escaped the invaders and was there as well. After so many years, the prospect of visiting the exotic Viper's forest again felt strange. I hadn't been there since the Order of the Night Owls disbanded.
It's kind of hard to be called an order when there's only just one of you left. Also, it's pretty funny how it just goes and sulk on a box in the sky. If they're going to talk to me, I'm going to just sit here and mope.
The ghost fields. Memories that will forever haunt me. The Night Owls' last stand. For centuries, the Night Owls had watched over. I would have proudly given my life to protect our land, but my fate turned out quite different from what I had imagined. To this day, I carry the burden of what happened.
Okay, so we're gonna get some backstory on that guy, huh? Story time.
My former pupil was only a baby when I found her. Another orphan of war. I took her under my wing and taught her everything I knew. Her name was Ravoria.
Cute.
She became a fearsome fighter. No one could match her skills. Ravoria always prided herself on the fact that her traps could be disarmed by no one else. She designed each and every one lying around here.
Calling it now. She's gonna be our enemy. Okay, so there's a trap. What would I do if I jump on it? None.
Despite her feats, she wasn't much liked within the Order. She was perceived as an outsider. She was never one of us. On that day, the day of the last stand, she saved Numbra, but doomed us all at the same time.
By yelling nasty words at them. Like Numbskull.
Eager to finally prove her worth, Ravoria elaborated a plan of her own. She leaked our meeting point to the enemy and left her post during the night. With most of the swarm coming our way, Ravoria intended to infiltrate the Black Queen's lair, to take her down, and finally put an end to this bloodshed. We were caught completely off guard. I can still hear the loud buzzing coming from the east.
And truth be told, that's a bit of a dick move, isn't it? Not the whole, like, lure away the army. That's brilliant, but you could have at least warned the guys. Could have put up a better fight. Giving you more time to do your stuff. And it wouldn't have been a slaughter.
It was a massacre. My comrades fell one after the other. So outnumbered were we by the swarm. When I had lost all hope, an agonizing screech pierced the sky. A scream carried on the Black Queen's last breath. Ravoria had sneaked up on her and delivered a fatal blow while her army was busy slaughtering us.
Well, at least she managed to do the thing she wanted to do. If even that failed, then who would her face have been red?
When the queen perished, the swarm turned into mindless beasts. The vile insects immediately fled back to their lair. I knew Ravoria had something to do with this, so I followed them to see for myself. When I arrived, the swarm, in its frenzied state, had destroyed itself. And Ravoria, well, she had paid the price with her life.
Okay, scratch the fact that she's gonna be our enemy. Maybe she still will, but like, maybe she'll be like corrupted or something.
I carried her back to the Order. I couldn't leave her in a place like that. When I came back, I was greeted with scorn and disdain. The Order branded Ravoria a traitor and an enemy. How could Ravoria decide to throw away so many lives by revealing our location to the enemy, they asked. I had no answer. I was overwhelmed by grief and shame. I exiled myself to a life of solitude. Rumors were that the Order, or what was left of it, disbanded not long after that. I haven't heard from any member of the Order since that day. I am the last Night Owl, a title that will mock me until my death. And so, here I am, old and feeble, stuck with you on this dangerous adventure.
I mean, maybe they just buggered off and didn't tell you, so the whole thing wouldn't happen again. Could have made a musical reference here. They're stuck in the middle with you, but, you know, that moment passed.
I knew our journey to Sylvian would be a perilous undertaking, as if the countless dangers of the Viperous Forest weren't trouble enough. We also had to face Ravoria's old traps hidden in the wild. It might have been my destiny all along to come back here and face her one last time.
Well, on one hand, she shouldn't be peeved off at you. Unless she's like peeved off at the entire Order, then again, you're no longer in the Order.
Careful. Ravoria's creations are hidden everywhere around us.
Those are some big old traps, though. Okay. Okay. Trap. Second one got me on that one. Well, what if we were to just do this? Are those traps, or is that going to be a passage? Passage, okay. Which means I'm going to go up because I want to. Well, that's a little less of a hidden danger. It's kind of one of those right in the face dangers. Much like this one. And most of them are easy enough to spot, I guess. It's just a matter of having a way out.
She was as stubborn as she was clever, that one. You remind me of her in many ways.
Yeah, especially the stubborn part. Oh, nuts. Ah. Okay, now that we know what's going on here, we can actually hopefully beat the... Remember, we only have to get it once. I do want to get it. Oh, we did get it. Cool. Well, that didn't plan out as I thought it would. Try again later. This entire place is a little bit where am I going? I don't think this is the way we're meant to take. Because let's face it, nobody likes staring at darkness, really. And there's a reason why people don't like it. Nice. I think we got both people. Not today. Oh, we gotta check if the other ones are traps. Yeah.
When I first met you, I thought you were nothing more than a mindless fool. But somehow, you always managed to pull through.
It's called Power of Reloading. I don't think that's the way I'm supposed to do that. just have to be able to get back now. Pull that off quite nicely too, I would imagine. Oh, wouldn't you agree? Let's go to the checkpoint again, which I believe was up. There we go. That is what was said to behold, situated atop several clustered trees. The fortress is almost impenetrable, but offered a natural protection from the various land predators, and especially from the dangerous slash. No, yeah, okay. Just wanted to read that because it was about the place we're currently at. I imagine all of them are, but you know, reading. You.
I may never forgive myself for what happened to Ravoria. But know one thing, boy. I will not let you down.
Well, technically it was the second thing you did. You kind of dropped me there, but fine. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? That's a trap. But I need to land, so... I kind of want to go check up on the left there, too. I don't think we can. Moving on. I guess we can try it. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything up there. No points for not trying, though. It's just an alternate path. Of which we had many before. Not supposed to go that way, okay. Appreciate it that they do allow you to go there. Okay, that worked. Probably shouldn't have.
I can't believe this. Ravoria. They built a shrine in your honor. I can finally be at peace now that her legacy is saved.
That was a gigantic trap.
After so many years, I felt as if a huge weight had been taken off my shoulders. Knowing that my owl brothers, in the end, had understood that Ravoria had made all those sacrifices to protect Numbra put my mind at rest. The mistakes of my past would no longer plague me. Thankfully, the boy and I were unharmed by Ravoria's forgotten traps. The road to Sylvian was still long and treacherous, but at long last, we saw the light at the end of the tunnel.
It was a train. Okay. Well, I don't know how long it was, but I think I'm gonna cut it here. So thank you guys for watching episode of the new series. Feel free to subscribe by coming, liking, or something if you haven't already. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.